Hey guys, so the entire intro and outro that I filmed was out of focus, so I'm doing all of that through voiceover. There's a couple of focus issues towards the end of this video, but it shouldn't interrupt too much, so please forgive me for that. But today's video is a Slytherin inspired makeup look. I'm doing a series of Hogwarts houses inspired makeup using the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. Slytherin is my house, so of course I had to start with that one. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So I'm first just going to be priming my face with my Maybelline Baby Skin primer. I'm just focusing this in the center of my face. For my foundation today, I'm going to be mixing my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer and my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is seriously the best foundation combo ever. I like the Kat Von D foundation, but if I just use it by itself, it's just too much, it's too heavy, and it just settles into my fine lines immediately. But the Maybelline Fit Me doesn't take away from the coverage, but it just makes it sit so much nicer. I love it so much. And I'm just concealing under my eyes with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Next, I'm just taking my Face of Australia translucent powder. I'm just going to dip my beauty blender in and set under my eyes. And then I'm just setting the rest of my face with a brush, just with the same powder. To contour today, I'm using my Tarte contour palette, and I'm just going to mix both of the contour shades. I'm wanting my contour to be relatively strong today because I'm going for a very dramatic look. And then I'm just going in with my Tarte blush in the shade Unstoppable. So next I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit. I'm going to take the shade Forever Lit. Because the Slytherin colours are green and silver, I want a silver highlight today. I'm starting off slowly with this though, and building it up. Actually, no. Why did I just forget that I own the Moonchild palette? Alright, instead of doing that, I'm going to go in with Lucky Clover because that is a green highlight. Because I already went in with that silver highlight a tiny bit, I'm just going to take Blue Ice. And I'm just putting a tiny bit on this cheekbone. For the rest of my highlight, I'm not really feeling like a stripe of green on my nose. I'm just going to go in with Star because that one is like pure silver. For my brows, I'm just going in like usual with my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown. As usual, I'm not going to go too in-depth with this, but I'll leave my brow tutorial link down below. And then I'm just going in and setting my brows with my Essence and Make Me Brow Gel. Alright, so for my eyes, I'm using the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. All of these Harry Potter inspired tutorials are going to be using this palette. So when I did my foundation and concealer, I brought some of that onto my eyes. So I'm not going to prime my eyes or anything. I'm just going to go into the shade Bone and set that all down. Next I'm going into the shade Suede, and I'm just buffing this into my crease. I'm using this as my transition shade so that hopefully the green shadow won't be quite as hard to blend. It's still going to be quite hard because I don't have any lighter green shades to just transition it down, but this will help. As usual, just winging my shadow out. I'm doing a halo eye, so I'm making sure I bring this right into that inner corner as well as focus some on the outer corner. Next I'm going into the shade Moss, and I'm going to be putting this into my inner and outer thirds. I'm not going to put it into the crease, but I'm going to blend it into the crease after I finish placing it. While I'm at it, I'm just going to bring this shadow onto the lower lash line. As I bring this onto the lower lash line, I'm just making sure that it connects up with the shades that are in my outer corner, like this. Next I'm taking the shade Ignite, and I'm just packing the shade into the center of the lid. I'm bringing it out quite a bit because I'm going to pack another shade in the center of the lid. I just wanted this to kind of help blend the two. Just going back in with the brush that I had Moss on and just making sure that that blends into the green. And then I'm taking the shade Tinsel and I'm packing this right in the center of the lid. And just doing the same thing with the brush I had Moss on. Next I'm going into the shade Jet, and I'm using this to deepen up the inner and outer thirds a little more. I want a bit more of a contrast between the crease matte shades and the metallic on the lid. And I'm also bringing that onto my lower lash line. So I've just blended down a little too far, so I'm just going back in with my beauty blender that still has some foundation on it, and I'm just cleaning that up. And I'm also just going in with a really big fluffy brush and just going around the outside, making sure everything is super blended and I've got no harsh edges. Now I'm doing a wing, just using my Kat Von D tattoo liner as usual. And I'm just dipping into Tinsel again, and I'm just popping this into my inner corner. Next I'm taking my NYX gel liner in the shade Teal, and I'm just putting this into my waterline. So I'm just popping on some mascara. This is just my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. And for my lashes today, I'm using some new Socialized lashes. These are from the Silver series. These are in the style Seductress. I think these came out like late last year, but I haven't been able to place a Socialized order yet to grab a pair. But the packaging is so pretty. Like, this is the normal Socialized packaging, which is already really nice. But look at that, it's so nice. Okay, these look really pretty, but the band is super straight and super stiff, so the glue needs to be like 100% tacky for it to actually apply. And I feel like it's gonna lift in the inner corner after like 10 minutes because the band is that straight and stiff. So I hope that it stays on. I'm not going anywhere, so it's not like it's a big deal, but yeah. Yeah, this one is already lifting, I think. No. They look so pretty, that's kind of disappointing. Maybe I need to put them further onto the outside so they don't go into the inner corner too much. Okay, for the lips, if you wanted to do this look and keep it on the wearable side, you could totally just pair this with a nude or something, but I'm gonna go with a green lipstick. I'm first just gonna go in with my Colourpop Ultra Matte in Dr. M. And this lipstick from Colourpop the colour is so pretty. I love this lipstick so much, but the formula is horrible. You cannot wear it just by itself. It is like within a couple of minutes, this will be crumbling off my lips. It's that dry and it's just unwearable. But I've got the gloss in the shade Crystal Ball, which is the exact same shade. So I'm just going to put this on top. Alright, so that is it for the Slytherin look. Let me know down below what your house is, or if you're not sure what your house is, let me know which one you're most looking forward to. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video.